Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Now today's video is going to be a tutorial on how to make my Amada bags. Let me just clear it up. I did not make this bag style up, but this is like how I make the bag. So it's like a tutorial on how I make mines. It's pretty easy. All you need is 3 granny squares. So let's get started. So here I have all my materials. I have yellow and white. I have these scissors. Obviously, when you're crocheting, you need scissors. I have a 4.5 millimeter hook. I always use this hook. So yeah, that's my materials. First, what you want to do is make a magic ring. I like to start off my granny squares using a magic ring, and then you want to chain 3. This chain 3 will count as the first double crochet, because you know with granny squares they're in groups of 3. So we're gonna do the second one and then the third one, the third double crochet. Then after you do that, you chain 3 and you repeat this 3 more times so that you have a total of 4 groups of 3 granny squares. 3 double crochets. I'm gonna try to do this voiceover like with no cuts, so yeah, you want to do this a total of 4 times. Also, if you guys have been enjoying my videos, make sure to let me know in the comments. Check out my last few videos because I've been trying to make a lot of tutorials. I am going to take a small break from granny square videos because I feel like I'm addicted to granny squares. And yeah. Okay, we've done the 3 more groups of the double crochet. So we're going to chain 3 again, pull the center string just to close the granny square. And then we're going to slip stitch into that first thing. So we're going to change the color. I like to change my color by making a knot on the other color and pulling it through and then making 3 chains. That counts as the first double crochet again. But yeah, I was talking about how I'm going to take a little break from granny squares because I'm addicted. So I'm going to have a lot of different other videos for you guys. But yeah, that's besides the point. You just want to repeat what you did in the last row, but on this row we're going to place 2 groups of the double crochet of 3 into the corner to form the corner, and between each of them you chain 2, and that's what creates a corner. And you want to repeat that until you have all corners done. And then for this last group of 3 double crochets, like I said in the beginning, the chain 3 counts as the first double crochet. So you just want to do 2 in this corner like you guys see me do. And then you want to put it under that chain 3 to create, you know, the 3 double crochets. But you're not going to grab the color that you're using. You're going to grab your other color because we're flipping back and forth. So I'm going to go with my yellow yarn now and chain 3. And basically repeat this until we get back to the beginning. If you guys don't really know like the structure of granny squares, I don't want to explain that too much in this video. I have a whole bunch of videos about granny squares like I mentioned before, and even the last video, it will explain to you way better how to make a granny square and all of the chaining and all that stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna do this 3 times, 3 different granny squares, and you want to make sure you have 7 granny square rows in total. So yeah, now I have my 3 granny squares and each of them have 7 rows, and you want to fold them in half like this to form a triangle, and then you want to line them up just like this because that is obviously the shape of the bag. And we're basically just going to be slip stitching to join all of these. We're going to start from that middle point down. And then we're going to turn it around, go through the back, if you guys see where I'm pointing at. Then when you come back through the back, you go down and then go back up to the front. And that's how you slip stitch them together. It's pretty simple. Again, I'm not really going to explain too much how to do that. For the strap, I basically just chained a random amount. And yeah, I just chained a random amount of the length that I want for my strap, and that's what I did. So that's what you guys are gonna do. I was trying to tell you guys that it's basically like 20 inches long. This part really depends on you. A lot of my tutorials, like, I don't want to make everything super specific because it all depends on how you want to do it too. So yeah, that's basically what you guys are going to be doing. Again, sew the granny squares together, and then okay, you guys, so like I mentioned in the last clip, now we're gonna sew, you know, these together, and you want to sew it in like a triangular way. So if that doesn't make sense, basically you see this side, I'm gonna sew all the way down here, then I'm going to connect this part, sew all the way down here, so that it forms a triangle when, you know, basically I'm folding it so that it can be shaped like this. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Almost done. Gotta sew these edges and then that other edge right here. I know this is like a terrible angle, and ignore my Christmas type of pants. That's my little sister's pants, and yes, I can fit my little sister's pants. Yeah, anyways, that's what I'm doing right now. I don't really have too much. I feel like in a lot of my granny square related videos, because I feel like a lot of my videos lately have been granny square, and I'm trying to change that up. I want to do some other videos too. I wonder if you guys are bored of the granny square stuff. That's just all I make lately. I don't know, but yeah, that's what I've been making a lot. So I feel like I don't really need to explain this part too much because I do that all the time. But it's probably new people watching, so maybe I should. But at the same time, it's like, you know, check out my other videos to understand how to do this. It's really easy. You just go into the stitch just like that from the top. Make sure your yarn is underneath. My yarn is underneath. Then you go through the top and go through the stitch on the other square. And then this is how it looks like from the back. You grab the yarn, pull it through both of those stitches from the different squares, and slip stitch it. So yeah, that's basically what I'm doing. Like I said, I'm doing it all through this edge and then down this edge as well, so that when I fold them in half, let me try to get that position if I can. It's kind of confusing. There we go. So basically I'm sewing up this side first, then I turn around, sew down here, and then I connect this other piece. Once I get to the front, I continue sewing down, flip it around, up here, slip stitching. I keep saying sewing, but you guys get what I mean. So yeah, that's what you do. And I think it's upside down actually, so I'm gonna try to flip that for you guys. But yeah, that's basically what you do. It's super duper easy, really. Yeah, next clip would be me adding the straps, which is also another easy part of this. And yeah, okay you guys, so the bag is done. This is how it looks. Obviously there's no fabric in the inside, but all of my bags for my May 20 restock, shameless plug, will be lined as always. Kind of wish I didn't start that you know, lining my bags and people buying it like that. Now I have to do that to every single one of them, but I like doing that because that way the bag doesn't stretch when it's lined. And yeah, so this is how it looks. I made a blue one and a pink one, and I'll put that on the screen right here so you guys can see. But yeah, that's it. All I did was get my yarn needle and sewed the straps in just until it's secure. It doesn't really matter because it's the same color, so you won't really be able to see the stitches that much. But yeah, that's it. It's a really simple bag, 3 granny squares, a strap, and sew it together. I slip stitched together, but you guys see the bag. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And then also let me know what other videos you want to see. On my TikTok, people have been wanting to see a tutorial about the frog bucket hat that I made before. So I would definitely be making a tutorial about that video because I don't think I did like a proper tutorial about it yet. So yeah, I'll be making that tutorial. And yeah, keep an eye out. I don't know how to say it, but yeah, thank you for watching. Like this video and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.